Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For my new people, not a political read of any kind. This is more of a group of us getting together on Sunday to tap into what Spirit has to say. The energy feels a lot lighter, doesn't it? Just feels a lot lighter, but it's still a little toxic. We still have some things going on that just rub us the wrong way, and we start lashing out. We, meaning me. I find myself, still wanting to defend a position, and then we get into this argument, and it doesn't work. I have found, though, that when I don't engage, I just kind of am there. But if I don't engage, then the other person doesn't have anything to rant about because I'm not engaging with it. And I know this is not political, but where I'm going with this was my Republican redneck hillbilly brother. He starts like trying to get me all riled up on my liberal side, which is not that liberal. It's just I just want people to love each other and not hate each other and accept each other for who they are. And so I stopped engaging in him, and the other day he was talking about solutions versus finger pointing. And I went, there we go. How did that happen? And I think it was all about taking that toxicity that he was throwing at me and returning it back to him with love. And I do it with love, so it keeps me at a higher vibration. If I just send it right back to him, that toxicity, then I'm in that lower vibration, right? So I've been dealing with some of this energy and trying to get rid of it. And I was listening to Sandra Ingerman's and Renee, I'm not going to pronounce her name right, Barbero, The Shaman's Cave. And it was talking about releasing toxicity. Putting, one of the images they had was putting a translucent blue egg of protection around you. You can see through it, but the toxicity doesn't come in. And I was thinking, well, blue, that's Archangel Michael's color too. That's his protection. So anyway, sorry I'm ranting a little bit. I wanted to go with the toxicity that we need to return to sender. And I'm using my Halloween deck for that because I want it to be light. I don't want it to be negative. No, it doesn't need to be negative. Let's just send it back to him. How are we going to do that? Well, here's the enchanted map. And then I thought I just wanted to send out a shamanic healing row, because I thought it was important. There's been a lot of synchronicities happening for me this week, and I want to pay attention to them. And one of them was I got a grounding wand, and right before I pulled this, when I was thinking about what I was going to be doing for Sunday with Spirit, and I did this the night before, my shamanic healing card, I got grounding. So clearly I need to be a little more grounded. And because I was thinking of Sunday with Spirit, maybe we all need to be a little bit more grounded. Instead of way up in the sky, just and fighting everybody, a little more grounding. So as we come together as a group, I like to take us all down to a place of healing. And a lot of times it's in nature. Today's no different. It's in nature. And I'd like to imagine us going to a picnic. And we're walking down this path. We have our picnic baskets. We have our loved ones with us. We have our community with us. We have friends with us. We have kids with us. We have quadrupeds with us. Dogs, cats, birds. They don't fly away. Well, if they do, they'll come back. And so as we're down, we get down to the place where we're going to have a picnic near a little river pond, little swimming hole in the river, I guess. And the kids are all playing and running around, and sometimes they get a little crazy. Sometimes they do things that are irritating. And when they do, as adults, don't we just automatically tune that out a little bit? It's like, yeah, okay, that's just kids playing. We just tune it out. And I think that's what we need to do with some of this toxic noise that we're listening to. I think we need to be aware to make sure that it doesn't cause any damage, but we don't need to be caught up in that crazy energy. So anyway, things that we need to return to sender with love, our map, how do we get there, and shamanic healing cards. And if there's any clarity that needs to be done, I have my clarity cards here that we will use. These are so awesome, my clarity cards. And I think this woman's going to start selling them. She said she was. We'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go. What needs to be returned to sender with love? We have the Knight of Imps, and it was reversed. So this Knight of Imps, when I look at this, and this is the Knight of Wands for the people that are into tarot, but when I look at this, I'm just picking up the images and what I get from the images here. And it's super important that whatever image you all get from this, use that first. This Knight of Imps, it's a young energy that's just playing around, maybe listening to that little imp inside of his head that may not be so good. That's because it's upside down. So it's kind of the mean fun, you know? Oh, let's go do this. Yeah, that'll be fun. Well, it's kind of mean. No, it's going to be so much fun. It's kind of mean. So what is this mean fun coming at you that you need to return to sender with love? With good love, not mean love. And the way we do that is wide open. This woman is standing on solid ground, grounded, not really reacting, but being aware. It looks like she may go jump, but she hasn't yet. Wide open. I may need a clarity card on that, but it goes with what I was saying here. But we may do a clarity on that at the end. And the shamanic healing card is, wow, healing energy. Healing energy. Certainly, if we don't send this impish energy that's upside down back to the person that's sending it, that's giving it to us, if we don't send it back with love, we have to send it back with love to get this healing energy. That's what I meant. We have to send it back with love so we can allow this healing energy to come. If we keep it bottled up and we keep it within ourselves, we're not going to be wide open. We're going to be closed off. And we're not going to have our healing energy. So send it back to love. Bye-bye. See ya. The next, and you could pick whichever one is 1, 2, or 3 to see if that is more relevant to you. Should have said that before, but what is the one that we should send back with love on row 2? The Emperor. I'm all that. I know everything. I am the Emperor, and my brain is outside my body. So how much do you really know, Emperor? And I'm getting that this is all ego. So take your ego out of it. Oh, sorry. Take your ego out, put it in a jar. Because that ego is not serving us. So take those egoic thoughts, the things all about me, what's it going to do for me, how is it going to help me, blah, 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 and return it to sender with love. And a lot of times for me, this looks like this is me row. What do I need to look at inside myself? It's not coming from outside, it's coming from me. And a lot of times when we're getting upset and crazy, we need to look at ourselves first. What are we doing to create this? Ego. What do we do? How do we send that back to ourselves with love? With encouragement. This is kind of like loving yourself, giving yourself encouragement. You're good enough. Stuart Smalley. That was Saturday Night Live. By golly, I'm good enough. So it's encouraging other people to do things to reach their potential. It's not about your potential. It's about other people's potential. That's what encouragement is, without ego. And so you have to do that with yourself too. In the healing card, sacred space. This feels almost like a map to me. If I need to let go of my ego, and I encourage myself, let go of that ego, it feels like I need to be in this sacred space, this meditative space, to allow the healing energy to come in. Because this ego chains us up. It doesn't allow us to be wide open. All right, row 3. Who picked row 3? Ooh. Whoever picked row 3, you're batty. You got bats in your belfry. What are these worry. Things coming at you at night. Outside forces coming at you. You need to let that go. Return it to sender with love. If you think somebody is harming you, sending you evil thoughts, or if somebody is, how do I put this? There's been a lot of tension lately in my world, and if I don't let go of that tension, and I keep thinking about it, I think that's what these little bats are. Not letting go of an impish upside down impish card playing around. That's mean. Not letting that go. That hangs around, that energy. You need to send that energy back to them with love. I know you're not happy with me, but that's you. Send it back to them in love. Have that little protection, that little purple blue egg, translucent egg around you, that protection. Let that bad energy bounce off of you and go back to them with love. And the map to do it, Wizard of Awareness. Wow. I'm getting a pull to the sacred space, to the Wizard of Awareness. And it's really interesting if you look at the spiral of that card and you look at the spiral of that card. You need to be in your sacred space in order to be the Wizard of Awareness. So you can be aware of what these little bats are that are hovering over your head at night. And this wizard, that wizard has the power to send those crazy thoughts right back with love. And the healing energy that you get, ascension. You get to raise your vibration to a higher place. Look at that. You're not the negative little knight of imps that's playing around kind of meanly. That's a lower vibration. At the end of this is the higher vibration. The healing energy comes by being in your sacred space, and then you will find ascension. You will be uplifted. These two cards, being aware of what this row is and allowing encouragement and being wide open to new thoughts, new possibilities, new way to solve problems. Sending that off with love. Look, and it looks like, even though it looks like it's coming in, it looks like she just sent something off with love. See ya. All right. And at the root of all of this is for us to be grounded in love. Cool, 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 cool. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all for hanging with me on this Sunday with Spirit picnic. Those dang kids playing, they're having so much fun. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit in the picnic. Whenever y'all want to go, please do. Last week I left y'all there. I feel bad. But it was a good place to be. So, anyway. I appreciate y'all hanging with me on Sunday. This is such a great time for me. And I know for a lot of you, I love your comments. Okay. Keep them non-denominational, please. Thank you. All right. Peace and love.